SMU has produced some of the greatest golfers to ever play the game.
Bryson DeChambeau now has two. Payne Stewart is the 1999 U.S. Open champion.
Today I got exclusive access to tour their entire facility, complete with a private par 3 course, a state-of-the-art putting facility, and on top of that, every player gets a membership at one of the most exclusive golf clubs in Dallas, Texas. And everything's all in one place. Let's head down to the Payne Stewart Training Center and get things started with Coach Kress. All right, Coach, we're outside here, outdoor facility. You've got the driving range, putting green, par 3 course. Tell me about all this. What do you got here?
Pretty big practice facility, about 50 acres. Our SMU end with Altus is all Bermuda. Our west tee over here is Bermuda, depending on the wind, and we overseed it all winter. Massive putting green.
Yeah.
We got the undulations on this first third, so you can really practice some breaking putts. The last 2/3 is very flat, so you can work on all your drills and string lines and straight putts on your stroke.
What is the actual square footage, or I guess probably yards?
I've lasered it. I think it's 91 yards and about 50 to 55 yards wide.
Wow.
And then back here, the red flags, you got a lot of distance wedges, some deep bunkers on both sides of the green so you can practice. And then the white flags out here, we have a 9-hole short course. We call it a short course because par 3 golf course is like you have a set tee going to every green, but the guys can literally go tee off near number 1 green and play to number 3 green if they want to.
So there's no necessarily set tee boxes or anything. It's kind of just you get to mad scientists come up with holes. And
wherever it's shaved, you can play. We'll have qualifying out there about 1 out of every 8 to 10 rounds. And it can be diabolical. The greens are small. They keep them the same speed as the championship golf course. About the longest I'll ever make a hole would be about 220. All the way up to 20 yards off a green. Guys like him show up all the time. He's a member. Jordan's here a lot, and then some guys like Tom Kim, Harry Higgs, and they're here around the kids, which is these kids get to see how close they really are to these top-level golfers.
As we were heading to check out the indoor facility, I told Coach that one of my favorite parts about this place is the architecture. Super modern and open, just not something you typically see on a golf course. He explained to me that the facility was built along with the Trinity Forest golf course in 2016, which we'll be taking a tour of later in the video, and that their facility is essentially modeled after the main clubhouse. All right.
Obviously, I think everybody's got a ping pong table.
Yeah, you gotta have a ping pong table. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's a pretty common theme with all the tours we've been doing.
So some of our former players, of course, Payne Stewart, guys like Bryson are giving back now, and you got all their names are on all these trophies and all these flags, and they've really contributed a lot to the program the last 9 years.
Let me ask you this: is the plaid chairs? I've noticed the plaid accents and stuff. Is that a little subtle homage to Payne Stewart? Is that? I'm gonna go.
I would like to say yes. I would like to say yes.
Yeah. First thing here, I noticed obviously the putt view green. This is
a fixed one. It was one of the largest fixed ones they had done at the time. You can kind of change the break. They calibrate it by how far by you want to hit a putt. So if you want to hit a putt 3 feet by, let's say that's 9 on the stimp meter. You just enter that in the tablet and it changes the break for you. It's crazy, but the green actually doesn't move.
It's a cool vibe here. So you got the green and then obviously the TVs and stuff. I could kind of see myself hanging out in here, maybe watching some football, hitting some putts, dialing it in.
Great hang after practice is over.
All right, so we're heading to the little training facility here, right to the right of the lobby. Real time here, we got some guys doing some
I didn't plan this or anything,
Get that mobility going. This is nice. Y'all got pretty much anything you would need in here. Did you guys do team workouts?
But a lot of mobility work in season, and then now that we're in off season, the guys will go a lot heavier. But
also just the massive window here. That's not a bad view when you're working out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good.
It looks like a luxury hotel workout room.
You have no idea you're 3.5 miles from downtown Dallas.
Honestly, it's crazy. It's really insulated by all the trees around it and everything. Yeah, it's cool. Coach then took us over to the locker room, which also kind of looked like a 5-star resort.
So not that you need this, but it's nice.
Yeah,
it's like a really nice hotel resort.
I was gonna say the luxury hotel vibes keep going. Yeah, this is really nice.
Some bum takes great care of us.
That's
Jack
awesome.
Black,
Plenty of sunscreen. Nobody's getting sunburned here.
No, hopefully not. I'm sure there's a few other locker rooms like this. I could probably take some down, but this is kind of what they do. They don't take all their stuff home. We got enough room for a couple bags, shoe bin.
And then a shower.
We got a shower back here.
Very cool.
So the kids, if they need to shower before they head out back to campus for night class.
After checking out the locker room, Coach took us to one of his favorite spots in the entire building. Oh, this is sick. So we got the club fitting room, coaches. This is your dojo. You said you regrip
Yeah, I try to teach a lot of my guys how to bend wedges, look at their irons if they want to double check them. I don't let them change their own grips.
Okay.
I don't mind changing grips. Obviously, sometimes I get bombarded after I change one set and 3 other, 4 other guys, everybody wants some brand new grips, and I'm like, whoa, one-man show. But we got the drawers over here with all the golf prides.
Yeah, plenty of grips.
And then we got the super stroke bin up here. Pretty much carry whatever the guys need.
Yeah.
Both companies take great care of us, and I think all I need is a huge magnet. And
start stamping stuff.
Start stamping stuff. So that's the only thing I'm really missing. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing.
Around the corner from the regripping room is a putting studio designed by Cameron McCormick, who is Jordan Spieth's coach.
Cameron had this studio designed, and then we have access to it as long as we take care of it and put things back. And something really cool, I'll turn the lights off real quick, but you'll see coming down from the ceiling that's pretty awesome is this
the laser line.
So there's no need for a string line or a chalk line. It's pretty cool. The middle is perfectly straight.
Yeah.
This right side over here, these 2 holes are on about a 2% slope.
Okay.
And the 2 holes on the left side are on about a 3% slope.
Very cool.
Cameron designed all this for what he wanted, and it turned out pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Next, we headed to the indoor-outdoor hitting bay that houses a lot of their technology. Yeah, talk to me about all the technology in here. You said you just got new cameras and...
Yeah, we got some new high definition cameras. Trinity Forest was revamping theirs, and Cameron was doing some work, so we just kind of tag team. It's just easier when the company comes out. It's whatever you want. We use swing catalyst. The TrackMans obviously hook up to it, so when it does cool off or if it's raining, we can still get a lot of TrackMan work done here in the bay.
One thing I was noticing here, the Stitch golf bag.
Yeah.
These are sweet. That's a sponsor of the channel as well. Josh Mayer 20 for 20% off.
One of our former players that started a company called Heads Up is doing all our head covers and our towels and a lot of stuff like that, our yardage book covers. So
awesome. Talk to me about these scooters, Coach. You got the
this is the women's team.
Okay.
They cruise around on some Finn scooters. TF is primarily a walking facility. The golf course. We walk.
Okay. So scooters are kind of the loophole a little bit to
Yeah.
So now we are heading over to Trinity Forest, which is like one of the top country clubs in Dallas, and it's where SMU has their facility. So these guys get to play this course pretty much every day, and so we're gonna go check that out. This place is nice. I've never played on it. It's a little bit out of my tax bracket, but it's nice to look at. It's fun to look at. Just a day in the life of a college golf coach here. We got the daughter, Bo, with us today. And
say hi. You say hola. We're trying to learn Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
I told you
like transported to
it's wild. Pretty awesome. I mean, they thought of everything.
Is there multiple courses here? Or is it
There's only 18 holes. They made it very walker friendly. Like, it's one of the easiest walking golf courses for over 7,600 yards. 1 and 10 tee just go opposite directions, but they're right there at the same spot. What they wanted to build was a lot of camaraderie. When you're out here in a member or a college event, like you're crisscrossing your teammates. It's really a cool vibe. It can play really hard with this north wind right now. It's difficult. Yeah. I mean, the fairways are a little wide, but we have the native, and you find probably 1 out of every 3 balls that goes in it. If you do pan out, I mean, you can see the native is just wispy everywhere.
It doesn't even feel like you're in Dallas. So insulated with the trees and everything. And yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
very cool. Awesome.
So this is one of my favorite spots. This is called the Champions Lounge. It's really a good hangout. It's a golf club. It's not really a country club, and for these kids to get to experience, essentially they're a member. It's not a university-owned golf course, but they treat them like members. It reminds me of like a Scandinavian architecture. They use this reclaimed wood. They use the white stucco. They use some stone but it blends in with the property. I mean, when you're out on the golf course, the clubhouse doesn't stand out. You can see the roof line. I mean, everything was thought out all the way from the tiles we're standing on to the ceiling and the furniture and the fixtures. The Byron Nelson was here for a couple years, and there you got Byron and some of the really old photos from the Byron Nelson. And this is where the kids will come have lunch or breakfast before our morning rounds or after. They have full access to the menu, and they can just use their cards.
That's so sick.
The food is incredible here, and it's not outrageously priced like a country club might be, because we're just golf. You're not supporting a pool and all the tennis courts and all that.
After checking out the dining area, Coach then took us over to the pro shop, which honestly might be one of the best stocked pro shops I've ever been in. Chris's daughter Bo seemed to think so as well. Speaking of gear, if y'all like the SMU hoodie I'm wearing in this video, you can find this one and a bunch of other collegiate hoodies and polos at roback.com. If you enjoyed this video, you'll definitely enjoy the one right here on the screen as well. Appreciate y'all watching. Love you guys.